Hello Simmers, and today we are actually working on some apartments in city living. I am going to admit this apartment seemed like a challenge at the beginning only because it's just a big square and it's kind of big for an apartment, but I think it made it easier with the fact that I have a big family in this house. I actually moved some of the Sims from the other apartments who I used that apartment to make the Lorax builds that I did, and I moved them over to this apartment, but I moved them in with I don't know what I think it's LA Land or LA something. It's um Sim was already living here, and she's kind of like a fanfic girl is what I got vibes from just looking at her thing. Like, she wants to be a vampire and she loves romance and reading. I can't remember all the traits, but I'm like, she's definitely like, she was a fan of Twilight and all that. So I actually made this house in mind of that big family. So I knew I had to have a minimum of 4 bedrooms, and I did that, and I think it came out pretty good. I think I used the space wisely. I am actually surprised with my floor plan because I wasn't expecting it to come out the way it did. But I actually had trouble with this lot because if you just bulldoze the whole thing, the floor, it doesn't work like all the other apartments where like you can still put down flooring and wallpaper and it just like clears out the space. You actually just have to delete the walls and all the stuff in it in order to get it to work, or it glitches out and doesn't work. But yeah, and I realized my video came out on Tuesday with my brother, and honestly, that's my favorite video I've ever done because we just had so much fun doing it, and it came out really good. And he's really excited that he's on my YouTube channel. Like, I told him I rebuilt the whole thing and posted it, and he told my brother to go download it. But basically, if you haven't already seen, I made a castle video with my brother. It's going to be in the save, and I actually had to rebuild the whole thing. But it meant so much to me that I actually did do it all this afternoon. That's why the video is coming up a little bit later than usual. But my brother decided to make a castle. I built the build, but I gave him range to pick things that he wanted in the build. Like, he decided that it was a castle, and he decided like what type of furniture I used and stuff like that. Um, he's fun to have around, and I honestly kind of miss him already because I had him for 4 days, I believe, and those were on my days off. And it's my house is just pretty empty and quiet, so it's always good to have him around because he's just a big bundle of joy, and he's such a kid, and the the youth makes me happy, and I love seeing him grow up because I took care of him with my mom because she was a single mother, and um, we had a struggle getting here, but I think he turned out pretty good. um, It was fun though. I had to rebuild that house, and I've been telling you I have to rebuild this Tudor home. It's just because I have to watch the whole video. Like with my brother's video, I didn't mind watching the whole thing. I actually enjoyed watching it again. But with my own build, I had to watch the whole speed build, and I think it took a little bit longer. And the fact that it was a restricted renovation build is gonna make it that much harder because I want to get it exactly how I did it. But hopefully I can get that. Maybe I'll just make another video trying to do the same thing, maybe a little bit better using the whole lot. But we'll see. I had fun doing that build. I know I did, and I was really proud with the build that I came up with. The renovation, but it just seems like so much work that I have to do, and it's in Windenburg, which I know not a lot of people are excited to see those kinds of builds because it didn't recently come out, but it needs to be done. So I don't know. I might make it more fun on me by making it into build, but we'll see. I'm still working on the whole city and the new city, so it's gonna take a while before I can even do that, or maybe I'll do it in between, like I did with my brother. His creative sim, we didn't make it yet. We ended up going swimming and playing games and having fun here. So and we ended up not making the cast, but I think next week I start my vacation days for work, and I think I'll have him over and he can build some or create a family. He wants to do it all by himself, so I think I'll give him that option. But we'll see if he goes off the rails. I don't know. But we're coming to the end. I will show some screenshots. This will not be uploaded to the gallery, so I apologize for that. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you like how the save is going and everything involved. And thank you.